Did you know that orangutans are the world's largest arboreal mammals? Yes, these incredible creatures are the kings and queens of the canopy, navigating the treetops with a grace and agility that belies their size. Today, we're going to embark on a fascinating journey into their world, uncovering some truly incredible facts about these majestic primates. From the dense, lush rainforests of Borneo and Sumatra, their only natural habitats, to their unique physical features and remarkable intelligence, there's so much to discover about orangutans. We'll delve into their diet and foraging behaviors, explore their complex social structures, and marvel at their problem-solving skills. We'll also take a closer look at their reproduction and life cycle, their current conservation status, and the threats they face in the wild. Plus, we'll highlight some of the ongoing efforts to protect them and their habitats. Now that we've piqued your curiosity, let's dive into the world of orangutans. Orangutans are not all the same. There are 3 distinct species: Bornean, Sumatran, and Tapanuli. Each of these species carries its own unique characteristics, traits, and quirks that make them special. First, let's take a look at the Bornean orangutan. This species is further divided into 3 subspecies: the Northwest Bornean, Central Bornean, and Northeast Bornean orangutans. Each subspecies has unique physical characteristics and behaviors that set them apart. For instance, the Northwest Bornean orangutans are known for their distinctive facial discs, while the Northeast Bornean orangutans have a more robust physique. Next, we have the Sumatran orangutan. These orangutans are the rarest of the 3 species. They are distinguished by their lighter hair color and longer facial hair compared to their Bornean relatives. Sumatran orangutans are also known for their high level of sociality, with females often forming tight-knit groups, a behavior not commonly seen in other orangutan species. Last but not least is the Tapanuli orangutan. This species was only discovered recently in 2017, and they are the most endangered of all orangutan species. There are fewer than 800 Tapanuli orangutans left in the wild. They are unique for their frizzier hair and smaller head size compared to the other 2 species. It's important to note that while these species and subspecies have their differences, they also share many similarities. All orangutans are highly intelligent, with complex social structures and behaviors. They are all arboreal, spending most of their lives high up in the trees. And sadly, all orangutan species are currently listed as critically endangered, facing threats from habitat loss and hunting. Each species is unique, but all are equally fascinating. It's our responsibility to ensure these incredible creatures continue to thrive in their natural habitats for generations to come. Orangutans are perfectly adapted for a life in the trees. Their physical characteristics and adaptations are a testament to nature's engineering brilliance. The males, for instance, can grow up to 4.7 feet tall and weigh as much as 220 pounds. That's about the size of a professional football player. But instead of running around a field, these guys are swinging through the rainforest canopy. Now, what really sets orangutans apart in the treetops is their incredible arm span. Imagine being able to stretch your arms out to 7 feet. That's taller than the average human male. This substantial reach allows them to swing from branch to branch with great ease and agility. Another key adaptation is their flexible hip joints. These joints work like a universal joint in a car, allowing movement in multiple directions. This makes them adept climbers and swingers, able to navigate the complex forest canopy with the grace of an acrobat. But it's not just about size and flexibility. Orangutans also have a grip strength that would make even the strongest human rock climber envious. Thanks to their opposable thumbs and big toes, they can grasp and hold onto branches, even the slender ones, with remarkable precision. This gripping ability is crucial for an animal that spends the majority of its life in the trees. So, you see, every aspect of an orangutan's physical design, from their impressive stature and arm span to their flexible joints and powerful grip, is tailored for arboreal living. Nature, in its infinite wisdom, has crafted them to be the perfect tree-dwelling specialists. These adaptations make orangutans the ultimate tree dwellers. Orangutans are primarily frugivores, with fruit making up about 60% of their diet. This preference for fruit is so strong that they're known to travel great distances to find their favorite varieties, such as durians or figs. But their diet isn't limited to just fruit. They also munch on leaves, bark, and even insects when fruit is scarce. This focus on fruit isn't just a matter of taste, though. It plays a vital role in the ecosystem they inhabit. As they move from tree to tree in search of food, Orangutans also spread seeds through their droppings. This seed dispersal helps to maintain the diversity of the forest, ensuring that a wide range of plant species continue to thrive. In a sense, these gentle giants are the gardeners of their forest homes, helping to cultivate and nourish the biodiversity around them. But wait, there's more to their foraging behavior than just eating and dispersing seeds. Orangutans are also known to use tools to aid in their quest for food. For instance, they've been observed using sticks to extract insects and honey from tree cavities. This behavior is a testament to their intelligence and adaptability, showing that they are able to think creatively and use the resources around them to meet their needs. In fact, orangutans are so skilled at using tools that they even adjust their techniques based on the task at hand. For example, they've been seen using longer, sturdier sticks to probe for honey and shorter, thinner sticks to fish out insects. It's this ability to adapt and innovate that makes orangutans such fascinating creatures to study. Through their diet, orangutans play a crucial role in maintaining the health and diversity of their forest homes. Their foraging behavior not only sustains them, but also contributes to the well-being of the entire ecosystem. So the next time you enjoy a piece of fruit, spare a thought for these incredible forest gardeners and their remarkable diet. Unlike many primates, orangutans lead largely solitary lives. This semi-solitary lifestyle is especially pronounced in adult males, who carve out their own territories and live alone for the most part. They will assert their dominance and keep other males at bay by producing long calls, a behavior unique to orangutans among the great apes. These adult males come in two forms, flanged and unflanged. The flanged males are the ones you might picture when you think of an orangutan, large with distinctive cheek pads and a throat sac used to amplify their vocalizations. These flanged males are dominant and use their long calls to attract females and repel rival males. Unflanged males, on the other hand, do not have these prominent cheek pads and are usually smaller. They are sexually mature, but have not yet developed the secondary sexual characteristics of the flanged males. Interestingly, some males may remain in this unflanged state for many years, or even for their entire lives. Females, while also enjoying their solitude, are more social than males. They often share their home ranges with other females, usually close relatives like mothers, daughters, and sisters. This matriarchal bond is a heartwarming sight, with the older females teaching the younger ones vital survival skills and foraging techniques. When it comes to mating, the solitary nature of orangutans takes a back seat. Females will seek out flanged males who have advertised their availability through long calls. After a gestation period of about 8.5 months, a single offspring is born. The bond between mother and child is remarkably strong, with the youngster staying close to its mother for up to 7 years, learning all the skills it needs to survive in the forest. This social structure is unique among primates and contributes to the intrigue of these incredible animals. Orangutans are among the most intelligent primates, with cognitive abilities similar to chimpanzees. Their intelligence is not just a matter of instinct, but extends to problem-solving and tool use. These orange-furred apes outsmart many other species in the animal kingdom with their remarkable cognitive abilities. Orangutans have shown an exceptional ability to understand their environment and manipulate it in creative ways. For instance, they can use leaves as umbrellas to shield themselves from rain. But that's not all. They've even been observed using large leaves as makeshift napkins, wiping their faces clean after a messy meal. This shows their ability to use objects in their environment to their advantage, a clear sign of intelligence. Their problem-solving skills are equally impressive. In captivity, orangutans have been known to use tools to obtain food and other resources, demonstrating their understanding of cause and effect. For instance, they've been observed using sticks to extract insects and honey from tree cavities, an action that requires both precision and forethought. In some cases, they've even been seen using rocks to crack open hard-shelled fruits, showing a level of tool use that rivals that of our closest relatives, the chimpanzees. But their intelligence doesn't stop at tool use. Orangutans are also capable of learning and mimicking human behaviors. Some have been taught sign language, allowing them to communicate with their human caregivers. This ability to learn and adapt to new situations not only showcases their intelligence, but also their remarkable flexibility. Orangutans are truly fascinating creatures. Their problem-solving skills, innovative use of tools, and ability to learn new behaviors set them apart in the animal kingdom. Their intelligence is a testament to their adaptability, a trait that has allowed them to survive in the ever-changing rainforests of Borneo and Sumatra. As we continue to study these incredible animals, we learn more about their capabilities, and they never fail to surprise us. From using leaves as umbrellas to learning sign language, orangutans continue to expand our understanding of animal intelligence. These intelligent apes continue to amaze us with their problem-solving skills and innovative behaviors. The orangutan's life cycle is a slow and careful process. This begins when a female orangutan reaches sexual maturity, usually around the age of 10 to 15 years. Unlike many species, orangutans don't have a specific breeding season, so babies can be born at any time of the year. What's truly remarkable is the long period between births. Female orangutans have the longest interbirth interval of any mammal, typically giving birth once every 8 years. This long gap is due to the intense care and attention orangutan mothers dedicate to their young. When a baby orangutan is born, it enters into a world of constant learning and adaptation. These infants are highly dependent on their mothers, not just for sustenance, but also for acquiring essential survival skills. Over the course of 7 years, the mother will teach her offspring everything they need to know about life in the trees, from how to swing from branch to branch, to the art of building a sleeping nest, and even the use of tools to extract food. During these formative years, the bond between mother and infant is incredibly strong. Infants will stay close to their mothers, clinging to their fur as they move through the canopy. This close contact allows the young orangutan to observe and learn from its mother's actions, a crucial part of its development. Once they've learned all they can from their mothers, young orangutans will venture out on their own. This independence marks the end of the infant stage and the beginning of adolescence. It's during this time that males will start to develop the distinctive cheek pads or flanges that signal their readiness to mate and carry on the cycle of life. From birth to adulthood, every stage of an orangutan's life is a testament to the intricate balance of nature. Orangutans are exclusive residents of Southeast Asia. Now let's delve into the specifics of their habitat and distribution. These fascinating creatures are unique to only 2 places in the world, the islands of Borneo and Sumatra. Both islands are replete with lush, tropical and subtropical moist broadleaf forests, the ideal environments for orangutans to thrive. On Borneo, you can find all 3 subspecies of Bornean orangutans. They're scattered across the island, each subspecies favoring slightly different habitats. Sumatra, on the other hand, is home to the Sumatran and the rarest of them all, the Tapanuli orangutan. These environments provide the perfect canopy cover for the world's largest arboreal mammal. The forests are rich in fruit-bearing trees, which make up a significant portion of the orangutan diet. The dense foliage also offers them protection from predators. Just imagine the vibrant greenery of these forests resonating with the calls of these magnificent creatures. These unique habitats are home to one of the world's most extraordinary primates. Despite their fascinating nature, orangutans face severe threats in the wild. The International Union for Conservation of Nature, or IUCN, categorizes all 3 species of orangutans, the Bornean, Sumatran, and Tapanuli, as critically endangered. This is the highest risk category assigned by the IUCN Red List to wild species, indicating that these magnificent creatures are facing an extremely high risk of extinction in the wild. A major threat to orangutans is habitat loss. Vast areas of their forest homes are being decimated to make way for palm oil plantations. Palm oil is a common ingredient in many everyday products, from food to cosmetics, and the demand for it is causing devastating deforestation in Borneo and Sumatra. This not only destroys the orangutan's home, but also fragments their population, making it difficult for them to find mates and reproduce. In addition to habitat loss, orangutans are also targeted by poachers. The illegal pet trade is a significant problem. Baby orangutans are often captured to be sold as pets, usually after their mothers have been killed. This is a horrifying practice that not only threatens the survival of the species, but also causes immense suffering to the individual animals involved. Human-wildlife conflict is another serious issue. As their forest habitat shrinks, orangutans are more likely to come into contact with humans, often leading to tragic outcomes. Whether it's being killed as a perceived threat to crops or being caught in snares meant for other animals, these conflicts are a further blow to the already dwindling orangutan populations. The survival of these incredible creatures hangs in the balance. Without urgent action to protect their habitats and halt illegal activities, we could lose orangutans from the wild within our lifetime. It's a sobering thought, but it's not too late to make a difference. And that brings us to the next part of our journey: the conservation efforts and organizations that are working tirelessly to ensure a future for orangutans. Conservation organizations are working tirelessly to protect orangutans and their habitats. One such organization is the Orangutan Foundation International, founded by Dr. Birute Mary Galdikas. The foundation has been at the forefront of orangutan conservation since its inception, focusing on the protection and preservation of orangutans and their rainforest home. Another key player in orangutan conservation is the Roundtable on Sustainable Palm Oil, or RSPO. This organization aims to transform markets to make sustainable palm oil the norm. By promoting the sustainable production of palm oil, they are striving to reduce the devastating impacts of deforestation on orangutan habitats. These organizations, along with others, are making strides in the battle against orangutan extinction. By focusing on habitat preservation, sustainable practices, and education, they are working to ensure that these incredible creatures can continue to thrive in their natural habitats. Through these efforts, there is hope for the future of orangutans. To wrap things up, here are some fun and interesting facts about orangutans. Did you know that orangutans have a rather diverse vocal range? They can produce up to 32 distinct vocalizations. Among these is the kiss squeak sound, a unique noise they make when they're feeling threatened or uneasy. It's a clever way for them to communicate their feelings to others in the vicinity. And it's not just their vocalizations that are fascinating. Their sleeping habits are quite intriguing too. Every night, orangutans construct a new nest in the trees for sleeping. That's right, they don't settle for yesterday's bed, but instead prefer to build a fresh one each evening. It's a testament to their industrious nature and their deep-rooted connection to the trees. But perhaps the most astounding fact about orangutans is related to us, humans. Orangutans share approximately 97% of their DNA with humans, making them one of our closest relatives in the animal kingdom. This genetic similarity underscores our shared evolutionary history and serves as a stark reminder of our responsibility to protect these remarkable creatures and their habitats. In the grand scheme of things, these facts might seem like trivia, but they offer valuable insights into the lives and behaviors of orangutans. The diverse vocalizations indicate a complex communication system. Their daily nest-building habits highlight their resourcefulness and adaptability, and the shared DNA not only speaks of our shared ancestry, but also emphasizes the interconnectedness of all life on Earth. These fascinating facts further highlight the intrigue and wonder of orangutans. As we continue to learn more about them, it becomes increasingly clear that they are not just fascinating creatures, but also vital contributors to their ecosystems. Their survival is intertwined with the health and diversity of the forest they inhabit. As such, efforts to conserve these great apes are not only about preserving a species, but also about maintaining the balance and richness of our shared planet. In this video, we've explored the fascinating world of orangutans. We've delved into their unique characteristics, behaviors, and the critical role they play in maintaining the biodiversity of their tropical forest habitats. We learned that orangutans are the largest arboreal mammals in the world, a testament to their remarkable physiological adaptations. Their impressive size, with males growing up to 4.7 feet tall and weighing up to 220 pounds, is complemented by their extraordinary arm span that can reach up to 7 feet. Their flexible hip joints, opposable thumbs, and big toes enable them to gracefully navigate through the dense canopies of the rainforest they call home. We've also discovered that there are 3 distinct species of orangutans: the Bornean, the Sumatran, and the Tapanuli. Each species, with their unique traits and characteristics, contributes to the rich tapestry of biodiversity in their respective habitats. Particularly noteworthy are the Bornean orangutans, which are further divided into 3 subspecies, each adapted to their specific regions within Borneo. Orangutans' diet, mainly comprised of fruit, makes them key players in seed dispersal, thus helping to maintain forest diversity. Their foraging behavior, which includes the use of tools such as sticks to extract insects and honey from tree cavities, further showcases their intelligence and adaptability. Speaking of intelligence, orangutans are among the most intelligent primates. Their cognitive abilities, similar to that of chimpanzees, are exhibited in their use of tools in the wild, such as using leaves as umbrellas or napkins. In captivity, these creatures have demonstrated problem-solving skills and even the ability to learn sign language, further illustrating their cognitive prowess. Their social structure is unique, with orangutans typically leading semi-solitary lives. Adult males are typically solitary, while females are more social. The dominant males, known as flanged males, have distinctive cheek pads and produce long calls to assert their dominance. Orangutans' reproductive cycle is particularly fascinating. Females reach sexual maturity at around 10 to 15 years old and have the longest interbirth interval of any mammal, with about 8 years between offspring. This lengthy interval means that orangutan infants are heavily dependent on their mothers for up to 7 years, during which they learn crucial survival skills. In terms of their habitat and distribution, orangutans are restricted to the islands of Borneo and Sumatra in Southeast Asia, where they inhabit tropical and subtropical moist broadleaf forests. Their existence in these specific locales makes them particularly vulnerable to habitat loss and other threats. And indeed, all 3 orangutan species are considered critically endangered by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. The primary threats they face are habitat loss due to deforestation for palm oil plantations, poaching for the illegal pet trade, and human-wildlife conflict. These threats have led to dramatic population declines and continue to pose significant challenges for orangutan conservation. Despite these challenges, there are numerous conservation efforts underway to protect orangutans and their habitats. Organizations like the Orangutan Foundation International, founded by Dr. Birute Mary Galdikas, and the Roundtable on Sustainable Palm Oil, work tirelessly to mitigate these threats and promote sustainable practices. Finally, we've learned some fun and interesting trivia about orangutans. They have 32 different vocalizations, including a kiss-squeak sound made when feeling threatened. They build a new nest in trees each night for sleeping, and they share about 97% of their DNA with humans, making them one of our closest relatives. In conclusion, orangutans are fascinating creatures with unique characteristics, behaviors, and roles within their ecosystems. As we continue to learn more about these incredible creatures, we can better appreciate their importance and work to ensure their survival. So let's all do our part in protecting these amazing creatures and their habitats for the benefit of future generations and the health of our planet as a whole. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of orangutans. If you found this video informative and interesting, we encourage you to give it a thumbs up. Your feedback helps us continue creating content that you love. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and questions in the comments section below. We're always excited to hear from you and are eager to answer any queries you might have about these amazing creatures. If you want to keep learning about the amazing creatures that share our planet, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. This way, you won't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.